Not so long ago I did a video about the biggest athletes, which included such monsters as Ike Kutcher and Dan Stipich. And you have to agree that just looking at these monsters you understand that they have a lot of strength. But today we are going to talk about athletes that are no less strong. But only when you see them you do not think that they are athletes at all. This video will let you know that even in the absence of powerful genetics your abilities can be developed to an incredible scale. Well, enjoy my Ukrainian accent and here we go. And let's start with Malaysian athlete named Shakuru Nizam, who is 176 centimeters tall and weighs 73 kg, which is actually not bad, but visually the guy looks quite modest, especially when you consider the crazy elements he is able to do. The planche is Shakuru's specialty, as well as the majority of other athletes of his build, but this guy does it really cool, in all its variations and complications. He also has a perfectly trained balance and stance. Watching the guys like him, it's always on the top of my mind that it's just normal. The guy was just developing what he was given. I always thought that it's kind of genetic gift. But in this case, it's not like that. Shakuru has a video on his Instagram where he shares his progress in planche from 2015, where he wasn't anywhere near where he is now. As you can see, it took the guy years to reach a high level. Now he is a prize winner at the Malaysian and Asian championships in workout and often shares his crazy videos on Instagram. And although the athlete is not a media personality, I suggest you to visit his page. I'm sure you will get a powerful charge of motivation to learn the planche and more. The next guy's name is Alexander Priyan. This guy weighs less than 45 kg and does almost nothing but front lever and flag, but workout is not just tricks. Alex got into the video because of his strength. He's probably one of the few athletes watching whom you do not understand how such power is contained in such a body. Despite the fact that he is not a professional athlete and has been training all his life by his own methods, figuring out what works and what does not. I say this because I know Alex personally, and I was surprised with the records he set. Here are some of them: doing pull-ups with 50 kg for 5 reps, 29 pull-ups with 16 kg, dips with 48 kg 14 times, and 85 kg for 1 rep. And also, Alex kept the human flag for 38 seconds. I suggest you to watch the video of this athlete just at the moment when he set the record on parallel bars.
Как это называется?
Это у нас Санечка. Поехал, Санечка. Александр Priyan.
Да, ты шо, красавец. Личный рекорд, да?
And this is only what I have seen myself and what I have a video confirmation. I also contacted with Alex personally to update information about records, and this is what he told me. He now weighs 47 kg, lifting 50 kg on biceps 1 time and 40 kg on 12 with cheating, bench press 80 kg on 1 rep, pull-ups 48 kg for 12 reps, and dips 88 kg on 1 rep. As you can see after my previous videos and attacks from the haters saying that besides pull-ups and push-ups he does nothing else, Alex took it into account and began to do bench presses as well. By the way, I remember how he began with 50 kg and now he does 80, which is also impressive for his body weight. I hope this year I will be able to visit Alexander and do a more detailed and personal story about his life, training and motivation. I think it will be great content. The next athlete is Andrei Koblev, and the reason why I did not make a full video about this athlete is that he is a blogger himself, and all the necessary information about him you can learn from him. However, within the framework of our today's video, I will tell you a few things, and I'm going to start right away with his diversity. This, as for me, is one of his greatest advantages. Andrei does absolutely everything you can imagine: muscle-ups with weights, one-hand muscle-ups, front lever on one arm, pulling up on one hand on one finger 5 times. I also wanna point out that he's managed to do all repetitions in a very clear and controlled way, and using the straps he manages to do 10 repetitions. Along with all of this, Andrei, as well as the above mentioned Alexander, does not forget about the power stance. I also wrote to him to clarify his record strength results, and this is what he told me. At the height of 172 centimeters and weight of 60 kg, he pulling up with 75 kg for one repetition. Same weight he can also press on dips. He also performed muscle ups with plus 32 kg. By the way, in 2018 on his channel Andrei had a video where he was doing pull-ups with 80 kg, but he did not reach the bar with his chin a little, and in our conversation he did not mention this result, which is also very decent because he does not try to overestimate his achievements on purpose, and he says only those records and results in which he is confident. Well, as you can see, his strength is very impressive, and this example shows more than any other that being in an ordinary village and using the internet you can get enough knowledge to properly build a training program and as the result set world records. Well, my respect to Andrew, and we move on. And now is probably one of my favorites because his way of training is very close to my heart. His name is Oswaldo Lugones, one of the founders and members of such famous team as ThinX, who together with Chris Harrier professionally trained athletes, conduct seminars, travel around the world with workshops, and already have a large fan base in Ukraine thanks to the channel GymFit.info. So why this athlete got in our video and why exactly I consider him as a favorite? Here is the answer. Oswaldo never stood out with his muscle mass, and at the height of 176 centimeters and weight of 73 kg, he would perform amazingly. Oswaldo is not known for his flexibility, unlike Andrei Koblev, but what he does is very effective. And if I could describe him in one word, it would probably be word perfectionist, because this lightness, precision and beauty of movement I probably have not seen anywhere else, if we are talking about the guys of the same height and build. And the last athlete for today, a real monster of workout, is Camino. I can't say that he's really skinny, he's well worked out, and looking at him it's clear that he's really into sports, but what we cannot say looking at Victor, that he does these kind of things. The athlete is a winner of everything in calisthenics world. His planche on 2 fingers and other variations blow my mind. That is who really amazes me, it's him. And even though he doesn't do it as easily as Oswaldo, he does some things that only a few people in the entire world can do. Well, it would be hard to talk about all the athletes in one story. From that I can only say that all of the above athletes are different, but each of them is cool in their own way. However, I invite you to leave the comment down below and write about which of the athletes you would like to know more about, and I will do such a video for you. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching, friends. See you soon. Goodbye.